Hey there, virtual adventurers. Grab your controllers because Steam Daily is here to unveil the gaming wonders of 26 October 2023. The game Fish Game is a sophisticated aquarium simulator designed by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. It offers a diverse range of features including dynamic fish relationships, water quality modeling, and a variety of aquatic plants. With over 50 species of fish and plants, as well as fully customizable tanks and substrate, players can create their ideal aquatic world. The game also emphasizes the importance of environmental factors such as light levels and chemical balances, making it a comprehensive and immersive fish-keeping experience. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this aquarium simulation game is a delightful experience, particularly for fish enthusiasts. The game provides a realistic and engaging environment for players to care for their virtual fish. While the game is still in development, it offers a relaxing and visually appealing experience with its beautiful graphics and intricate details. The mechanics, including fish health and tank maintenance, are well designed, and players can enjoy the sandbox gameplay with various customization options. However, some reviewers noted that the game has limitations, such as the absence of saltwater creatures, limited aquascaping options, and certain bugs that need to be addressed. Nonetheless, players appreciated the dedication of the indie developer and expressed excitement for future updates and additional content. Overall, the game received positive feedback for its immersive and engaging gameplay, making it a worthy choice for those interested in aquarium simulation. The game NecroCity is a unique blend of city building, strategy, and tower defense, where players take on the role of a young prince of undead seeking to prove himself in the bureaucratic glory of the undead kingdom. With grid-based outpost construction, resource gathering, and the summoning of skeletal workers, players must defend their territory from persistent forces of good using traps, magic, and an array of modifiable defenses. Navigate through waves of enemies, befriend allies, and strategically deploy their unique abilities to secure victory. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that NecroCity presents itself as a charming yet repetitive game with an engaging Halloween-themed soundtrack. However, the gameplay is considered underwhelming, lacking in complexity and challenge. The plot and characters are deemed mediocre, with the dialogue being forgettable. The city building mechanics are noted to be basic and quickly become monotonous. The game's content, including objectives and game modes, is perceived as limited and indistinguishable, with boss battles being easily manageable. While the visual aesthetics are praised, the sound design requires significant improvement. Despite its current state, reviewers express hope for potential improvements in the future, giving NecroCity an average score of 2.57/5. The game Cult of Personality is a social deception game for 5-minute players that challenges players' senses and tasks them with completing a forbidden ritual to summon a deity for the end times. Players must navigate group trials, engage in combat, and utilize possession as both a ghost and a defector. With light-based visibility, dynamics, and room-based proximity voice/text chat, players must tread carefully to unmask defectors and ensure the success of their cult. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game offers a unique twist on the genre, allowing players to enjoy the experience of being dead and possessing their friends. It is highly recommended for those with a substantial group of friends to play with. However, it is deemed not worthwhile for those without enough players, as finding a group can be challenging. Despite this, the game is praised for its innovative gameplay and engaging dynamics. Overall, it receives a high rating, with particular commendation for its betrayal mechanics and spooky atmosphere. The game Hamster on Rails is a thrilling adventure where players join a daring railroad builder on a quest to find precious minerals and rescue the beloved Hamster village. Traverse through diverse landscapes, including forests, deserts, and medieval realms across 64 stimulating stages. Use a variety of pieces to construct railroads, maneuver through obstacles, and unravel entertaining challenges. Activate levers to alter track directions and buttons to control doors and traps. Discover hidden chests, assist companions, and unlock various attire options for your hamster, from a strawberry outfit to a cow-like appearance. With its endearing characters, Hamster on Rails presents an engaging and demanding puzzle-solving experience that tests your ingenuity. Interact through multiple modes like construction, interaction, X-ray, and turbo, and immerse yourself in this delightful journey of eccentric railway construction, aiding fellow hamster pals, personalizing your protagonist, and safeguarding the hamster village. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Hamster on Rails is a challenging puzzle game with adorable graphics and a heartwarming experience. The game's customization adds a personal touch, while the accessible gameplay makes it suitable for players of all ages. With its cute characters and well-designed levels, it provides hours of fun and engaging gameplay. The option to dress up the hamster characters adds to its charm, making it a must-have for enthusiasts of cute puzzle games. The game's involvement in raising funds for children's cancer hospitals also makes it a worthy purchase. The game Kickback Slug Cosmic Courier features Slippy, a space slug using weapon Kickback to navigate obstacles and recover lost parcels across various challenging terrains. Partnered with Mr. McFly, players must master 3 weapon types across 50 levels in 5 distinct zones, including a jungle, icy peak, mines, lava pools, and space. With 6 bonus levels and boss battles, the game displays Kickback skills while aiming for the coveted title of Employee of the Month. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game offers enjoyable slippery slug gameplay with moments of humour. They appreciate the Kickback game mechanic that adds to the vibrantly colourful levels. The physics-based challenges make the levels both fun and challenging. The option for speedrun timers enhances the replayability. The game is praised for its collectibles, diverse environments, and engaging boss fights. The 2D art style, cute animations, and immersive sound effects contribute to the overall appeal. Certain completion criteria, such as finishing levels within a specific time frame, add to the game's replay value. Overall, it's considered a worthwhile purchase for fans of physics-based platformers with a variety of challenges. The game Floating Alive 2 is a sandbox adventure that allows players to shape their characters' attributes, interact with dynamic NPCs, and navigate a feature-rich map with turn-based combat. Players can join various Slugs in Zalmen, gradually uncovering the truth of the changing world and influencing the game's fate through their choices. Open and free exploration across ancient wilderness and Chanyon State offers a rich sandbox experience with dynamic village commissions and hidden treasures. Engage in real and diverse relationship interactions with NPCs, ranging from friendly exchanges to criminal activities. With nearly 300 random events, 30 side plots, and 200,000 words of narrative, players can immerse themselves in the game's extensive story library. Enjoy an expanded town gameplay experience, including the Alchemy Workshop Tavern, Brothel, and a revamped Forging Workshop with new levels and stories. Embark on a fresh combat experience with a variety of sex-specific weapons and the freedom to match skills and create powerful combos. Engage in battles with an array of enemies and monsters as you progress from golden core calamities to flying with swords during foundation building. Experience the intricate sex system, starting as a low-level disciple and gradually participating in set development and conflict, offering a blend of management and strategic gameplay alongside the action-packed adventure. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game's current lack of English support has led to disappointment and negative feedback, particularly from Chinese reviewers. Many have criticized the non-interactive map and slow gameplay, as well as the lack of NPCs and their restricted interactions. Some have found the translation to be machine-generated, resulting in occasional placeholder text and exceeding window bounds. Despite stability issues during battles, the game offers an intriguing science-themed sandbox experience with various character traits and a free roam mode. The game's turn-based battles, time-based mini-games, and well-crafted art have garnered praise, although the lack of English support remains a significant issue for potential players. Game Voltaire the Vegan Vampire is an action farming roguelite set in Transylvania. The rebellious last-born son of Dracula, Voltaire undergoes a transformation, forsaking blood for a plant-based diet. With the help of his uncles, he escapes his father's grasp and embarks on a journey filled with creepy yet cute adventures. Cultivate crops during the day and fend off Dracula's minions at night, all while embracing vampiric powers to defeat formidable foes. Evolve Voltaire into higher vampiric forms through his unique dietary plan and navigate through challenging bounties and mythical creatures in his quest for a greener reign. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Voltaire is a cute game with a unique theme and potential, but it lacks streamlined gameplay loops and polish. It's praised for its non-violent gameplay and consistent, fun artwork. However, the slow pace, verbose text screens, and clunky UI hinder the overall experience. Players have suggested numerous improvements, including removing tedious mechanics, improving quest detection, and enhancing in-game tooltips. While the game's concept is intriguing, it requires significant improvements to enhance its overall appeal. The game The Sirena Expedition is a tense 2.5D platformer with PlayStation On-inspired visuals. Players explore a mysterious, abandoned underwater facility in the Mariana Trench, uncovering the secrets of its origins and purpose. The game offers innovative puzzle mechanics, fully voiced dialogue, and an original soundtrack by BKL and Giraffe Cat. Despite its 1-hour playtime, hidden content awaits those who dare to seek it. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that The Sirena Expedition is a short, atmospheric puzzle game with immersive gameplay. The game costs $5, providing great value for its price. It offers an engaging deep-sea environment and impressive visual appeal. The music and voice acting contribute to the overall ambience. However, some reviewers found the story to be overly high concept and lacking in satisfactory explanation. The gameplay is relatively simple, but the immersive experience and well-executed camera movements make up for it. Some players encountered bugs, but the developer is responsive and actively working on solutions. Overall, it is considered a solid, promising game with potential for future development. The game is Rogue Mist in the Living Dungeons is a real-time 3D roguelike action game inspired by the Mystery Dungeon series. Players navigate ever-changing dungeons, facing monster hordes with customizable skill sets and the aid of Miststones. With a dynamic combat system and various game modes, players can immerse themselves in Mist's journey to uncover the secrets of the feral ruins. Accompanied by characters like Lupo, Rex, Lotte, and Lycia, players can expect a colourful adventure filled with challenges and surprises. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game's living aspect is more of an annoyance than a feature, not changing the layout and failing to add variety. The moving and emerging blocks are uncreative and serve as mere loading screens, causing delays. Hitboxes for both enemies and terrain are imprecise, leading to frustrating experiences. The lack of a difficulty toggle and the absence of diverse combat mechanics make the game overly easy and repetitive. The wait and hunger systems is seen as pointless and only serve as bothersome tasks without adding any urgency or depth to the gameplay. Despite some positives like the concept and the skills and scrolls, the game lacks content with only 3 indistinguishable dungeons and minimal enemy variety. Combat feels clunky and the game's pace doesn't align with its design. Overall, it is deemed a decent game with potential, but currently lacks the depth and content to justify its price. The Living Dungeon feature, while potentially intriguing, ultimately contributes to the overall frustration of the gameplay. The game Ghostrunner 2 is a highly anticipated hardcore first-person perspective slasher, set in a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk future 1 year after the events of Ghostrunner. Players take on the role of Jack, who aims to confront a violent AI called Upside Dharma Tower and shape humanity's future. With improved katana combat mechanics, non-linear levels with complex motorbike sections, and interactive boss fights, players must utilize new skills and a revamped progression system to survive. Traverse immersive environments, battle unique enemies, and enjoy the captivating synthwave soundtrack for an intense gaming experience. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Ghostrunner 2 is a pure masterpiece with satisfying combat and fluid movement. The game's great OSD, voice acting, and cutscenes contribute to the overall experience. The new ultimate abilities and enemies add to the excitement. However, some aspects like the difficulty level and occasional issues with the mode cycle and ending are noted. Additionally, the game's performance on certain hardware configurations, particularly in areas with numerous effects, is a concern. Despite these issues, Ghostrunner 2 is considered a beautiful and enjoyable game overall. The game Chase Survivors is a frantic, action-packed survival challenge set amidst a zombie apocalypse. With just 15 minutes to hold out until rescue arrives, players must scavenge for weapons, coins, and other vital resources while fending off hordes of relentless undead creatures. As they gather experience and coins, players can upgrade their skills, unlock new weapons, and acquire essential passive items for survival. The game features retro-style textures, shaders, and lighting effects reminiscent of 90s gaming, accompanied by a pulsating heavy metal soundtrack. Players must combat various mutated creatures, from zombies and monstrous spiders to hellhounds and giant insects, to ensure their survival until the rescue arrives. Along the way, they have the chance to unlock unique characters, each with their own distinctive abilities. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game effectively eliminates re-nostalgia with its survivor gameplay. They particularly appreciate the nostalgic graphics, the impressive soundtrack, and the engaging gameplay that evokes memories of the classic gaming era. It's a survivor game that resonates with fans of the survival horror genre, akin to Resident Evil. Players find it immensely enjoyable, thanks to its PSX-style presentation and the thrill of a roguelite experience. Despite its elevated difficulty, the game offers ample options for weapons, items, and enhancements, allowing players to progress with the right strategy. In summary, it's an excellent survival game that successfully captures the essence of the beloved Re-series. The game Hardhat Wombat is a cute puzzle platformer construction game from the creator of Plants vs Zombies. Based on the unique fact that wombats have cube-shaped poo, players must skillfully stack blocks of poo to complete challenging constructions. With 92 levels of stacking fun, traversed through 7 distinct worlds featuring unconventional building materials like broccoli vines and floating gum bubbles. Encounter various level types, including mind-boggling dynamite levels and adrenaline-pumping beetle hunt levels. Unlock additional game modes such as the Daily Gauntlet for competitive wombat pooping supremacy. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game is a delightful challenge that keeps you hooked with its mix of puzzles and platforming. It's easy to lose track of time playing, as the gameplay is engaging and fun. While it may lack some challenges, the game's casual nature allows players to strategize as much or as little as they want. The mechanics are simple yet well crafted, providing a variety of level styles that are perfect for quick gaming sessions. Despite initial concerns about its theme, the game manages to maintain a clever and engaging puzzle experience without relying too heavily on its quirky premise. Overall, it's a unique and enjoyable game that comes highly recommended. The game Dragonheir Silent Gods is a captivating adventure set in a world of magic and dragons. Players can explore various biomes, uncovering hidden secrets and artifacts while encountering puzzles, enemies, and allies. The gameplay involves dice-based actions, offering a dynamic and unpredictable experience. With over 200 diverse heroes and a semi-real-time combat system, players can shape their own legends and influence the fate of the world. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this mobile game is typical of its kind, with basic fetch quests and numerous microtransactions. While not exceptional, it doesn't stand out either. The summoning system is considered disappointing, yielding mostly uninteresting characters. The game is criticized for its soft-locking mechanism, limiting progress and causing frustration. On the positive side, the world design and narrative are decent, and the combat mechanics are satisfactory though unoriginal. However, it is viewed as not very friendly for free-to-play players, leaning heavily towards pay-to-win. Some players find the gameplay monotonous, lacking the depth of an open-world game. The game's release on Steam is seen as delayed, and the lack of multi-clienting support is a drawback for some players. Despite its flaws, the game's visuals and audio are appreciated, and it may be worth a try for fans of the gacha genre. The game Peaks of Yore is a first-person, physics-based climb-up adventure set in 1887. Steel your nerves and perfect your climbing skills as you ascend the rock wall, traverse difficult routes, and encounter many challenges and obstacles. Meet like-minded mountaineers and discover the serene and picturesque nature of the Great Gales. The esteemed official Ascension Society will be monitoring your progress and determine your potential for participation in further categories of mountaineering. Embark on an adventure to summit every boulder, peak, and mountain in the Great Gales. Each peak presents a new challenge as well as new routes to discover. Unlock climbing gear to help you summit the most treacherous peaks. Meet a charming cast of like-minded mountaineers and find comfort in your cabin as your base of operations, filling it with trinkets found on your journey. Enjoy the fresh mountain air and quietudes of the mountains, rendered in a picturesque style harking back to the 19th century. Develop your skills as a budding mountaineer to be the first to conquer the unconquerable mountains. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this climbing game boasts a charming aesthetic and enjoyable gameplay. They praise its challenging yet addictive nature and note the unexpected variety in climbing challenges. The cozy atmosphere and well-paced campaign contribute to its appeal. While some find it difficult, many appreciate the rewarding experience it offers. Some reviewers express their anticipation for future updates and additional climbing routes. Overall, it is considered a hidden gem and a notable indie game of 2023. The game The Devourer Hunted Souls is a visually stunning multiplayer horror experience set in a forest where players investigate paranormal entities using various gadgets. The game features a compelling storyline with the option to play as one of 5 unique investigators, each with their own skills. With adjustable bodycam styles, dynamic puzzles, and multiple locations to explore, players must survive terrifying creatures and unexpected events while uncovering the forest's dark secrets. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game is in early access, not a full release. It is not to be avoided entirely, despite some streaming difficulties. The game, created by a 2-person studio, has noticeable rough edges but runs smoothly on decent hardware. The horror and AI elements could use improvement, with some jump scares being effective. Puzzles are challenging but not overly complicated. VR support is listed as experimental, functioning but feeling like an afterthought, with some game-breaking issues encountered. The game has potential with its intriguing story, realistic graphics, and a balance between puzzles and scares. It is best enjoyed with friends, reminiscent of titles like Phasmophobia, Labyrinthine, and Devourer. Despite being in early access, it offers a unique spin on open-world horror with promising updates to come. The game Abscission is a Lovecraftian, story-driven horror point-and-click investigation game. Players search crime scenes for evidence, combining clues and questioning suspects. Puzzles have multiple solutions as players guide Detective Will Stanhope through the story. Stanhope can choose different conversation approaches based on 4 temperaments: melancholic, phlegmatic, sanguine, and choleric. No single approach is best, requiring players to utilize all options. The game adapts to player choices, with characters remembering interactions with Stanhope and reacting accordingly in the future. Players hold Stanhope's destiny in their hands, emphasizing the importance of wise decision-making. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game is a point-and-click adventure with a blend of procedural crime drama, Cronenberg body horror, and abstract Lovecraftian elements. It also has a touch of David Lynch's style. Despite being a one-person passion project and the developer's first major release, it's a commendable effort. Fans of indie point-and-click games with a punk rock edge would likely appreciate it. The game successfully captures the atmosphere and storytelling through its pixel art style. However, some reviewers wished for voiceovers, which the game lacks. Overall, it's considered a solid point-and-click horror game for its price. It offers an engaging crash-and-body horror adventure with various ways to solve problems, impressive pixel artwork, and a well-crafted story with dark twists. The game's ambience, themes, and puzzles are highly praised, making it an immersive and gripping experience from beginning to end. The presence of choice matters prompts players to consider a second playthrough. The game The Alpine Express is a virtual adventure that transports players to the stunning summit of Jungfraujoch in Laeken, Switzerland. It offers an immersive experience, allowing players to visit the glacier calf, complete travel logs, take a helicopter ride, and enjoy a leisurely stroll. Warm clothing is recommended for this chilly journey. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game is a triple experience, absurd and adorable. It's a fun, very short walking simulator, but some find it to be pointless. Be prepared for intense button mashing for the last achievement. It is a solid free game set in a resort. Some reviewers suggest it could have had more interactions and characters. One review took a humorous jab at Crested Butte, Colorado. While the game has an okay idea, acceptable graphics, and a relaxing atmosphere, it is criticized for its bugs, lack of content, and short length. Overall, it's an okay walking simulator, scoring 6.5/10. The game Taimanin Asagi is a classic visual novel about a demon-slaying ninja. It follows the story of Sagigawa, the strongest Taimanin, who faces the resurgence of her past nemesis, Oboro, after retiring to marry a lover. Tokyo, infested with demons, sees the collision of humans and dark entities, with the Taimanin striving to maintain righteousness against the growing corruption. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Taimanin Asagi offers a classic ninja tale with explicit content catering to specific fetishes, including tentacles and non-consensual encounters. The game provides a variety of decisions leading to different endings, but its 4:3 aspect ratio and dated character design may not appeal to everyone. While the game features full voice acting for female characters and a well-done English translation, it requires an external patch to address censorship concerns. Taimanin Asagi remains a faithful re-release catering to a niche audience interested in intense Japanese fetishes. The game Demonic Episode is a unique first-person online co-op gaming experience. You and your group of content creators venture into lost places to banish a demon back to hell. With advanced randomized game mechanics, each round offers high replay value, while the photorealistic graphics and attention to detail create an immersive environment. As you uncover the dark secret within these places, you must fight the demon and perform a ritual with the medium's help to send it back to hell. Choose from 4 character classes, each with unique abilities, and navigate through the 3 phases of the game, utilizing clues and teamwork to succeed. While the game can be played solo, it is best experienced with 2 to 4 players. With a dynamic system ensuring each map's experience is different, the game is designed for maximum replay value. Developed with Unreal Engine 5, the game provides stunning visuals and real-time lighting for an immersive gaming experience. Additionally, the game features a leveling system, XP, and perks to enhance gameplay. Other implemented features include private and public game creation, in-game and Steam overlay chat systems, and customizable gameplay and graphics settings. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the demon hunt in 3 phases captivates players every time. Even with familiar maps and enemies, each round feels entirely fresh. The meticulously designed maps, particularly the abandoned village, are admired for their attention to detail. Playing with friends is highly enjoyable, especially when switching character roles, leading to new challenges and tasks in every round. Anticipation for upcoming additions to the game is high. However, some find the large maps challenging to navigate, making it difficult to progress. Despite difficulties, players have still found the game addictive and engaging. While the game is lauded for its unique approach to ghost hunting, some had expressed difficulty in completing tasks due to poor visibility and navigation issues. Despite this, the absence of significant bugs or performance issues has been noted. Additionally, the game's ability to provide a thrilling experience for both solo and group play, along with a compelling storyline and dynamic item spawns, has been praised. On the other hand, solo players have voiced concerns about limited resources and a lack of clarity in objectives. Furthermore, some users have reported optimization problems, experiencing struggles to maintain satisfactory frame rates, even with high-end hardware. Overall, the game has received a positive response, with a recommendation for all gamers, regardless of their experience with horror games. The game Under Pressure is a multiplayer VR experience centered around the use of pressure washers. Engage in cleaning various objects, playing sports, and even flying through the virtual environment. Collaborate with friends to tackle cleaning tasks, utilize different water guns, and earn rewards to unlock new areas, equipment, and accessories. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the power washing game is a satisfying and relaxing experience, particularly in VR. They enjoyed the concept of using a pressure washer and found it to be a great way to unwind after a stressful day. Some reviewers noted that the game is more enjoyable with friends, although there were issues with the VR mode not launching properly. Despite this, the game was generally well received, with players having fun washing various items and playing with a virtual dog. The game's hub world was described as a quirky place with plenty of things to clean and interact with. Overall, the free-to-play power washing game received positive feedback for its unique and enjoyable gameplay mechanics. The game My Daughter is a Cultist is a short horror experience. You're just a normal guy trying to get some sleep. You hear a bump in the night. What was that? Why is your daughter acting so weird? Is it parenthood or a horrible curiosity that compels you to find out? Your objective is to find out why your daughter is acting so weird and what's making all this noise. Features include Japanese horror meets Lovecraft, multiple endings for manga-style visuals, controller support, keyboard and mouse support, photo mode with stickers and alternate outfits, and an ending gallery. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the horror walking simulator is a small and straightforward game with elements to explore. It features 4 endings and extras like a fitting photo mode. The visual section is appealing and the game is reasonably priced. Some found it intriguing, playing long enough to experience one ending and eager to explore the others. However, it's unclear how to trigger different endings. Despite this, the game's cool visual style makes it worth the low price. Some references to cultist themes and Cthulhu are present in the game. The game LoFi Kitten is a captivating blend of casual gaming and puzzle solving, immersed in a world of soothing lo-fi beats. With 45 meticulously crafted stages, players must collect vintage vinyl and retro cassette tapes to build their personal lo-fi playlist. Elements within the game react to the beat, creating a mesmerizing harmony of sight and sound. Harness your puzzle-solving skills to light up panels and unlock new tracks of the immersive lo-fi soundtrack. Retreat to your cozy study room to relax and enjoy the unlocked music while watching your achievements come to life. LoFi Kitten offers a journey into a stress-free world where good vibes reign. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that LoFi Kitten is a delightful, soothing game that seamlessly blends casual gaming with puzzle solving. The meticulously crafted 45 stages offer an immersive experience, synchronized with a pleasing lo-fi soundtrack. The game's graphics are super cute and the puzzles offer a chill and relaxing experience. Players appreciate the nice music and fluffy art style, finding the game to be a great way to unwind and enjoy some stress-free gaming. Some note that the gameplay is simple yet fun, with cool visual and sound effects adding to the overall charm of the game. The game Forgotten Hill the Third Axis is a dark and twisted horror adventure where players must navigate through eerie environments, solve challenging puzzles, and interact with disturbing characters to uncover the truth behind a disappearance. With immersive 3D graphics, spine-tingling sound effects, and an engaging storyline, the game promises a terrifying experience that will keep players on the edge of their seats. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game feels more like playing an escape room than a classic Forgotten Hill puzzle game, with the 3D environment taking center stage. Some found it really fun and enjoyable, giving it a 9/10 rating and recommending it to everyone. However, there were concerns about the camera, which made some players feel dizzy and sick after just a few minutes of playing. While some appreciated the attempt to introduce a new 3D mechanic, others felt that the shift to 3D took away the eerie and otherworldly charm that defined the series. Some players found the puzzles easier in this installment, considering it more of a playtest for the new mechanic. Despite the mixed reception, there was an acknowledgement of the developers' effort to experiment with the game's format, with gratitude expressed for the Halloween treat. Overall, there were mixed feelings among fans, with some preferring the old style and finding the previous installments more engaging. However, others embraced the new direction, appreciating the 3D environment and the slightly easier gameplay. The jump scare was noted as well executed, creating a subtle yet effective thrill for some players. The game Happy Lab is a thrill and test facility experience where players take on the role of an intern at an advanced science facility. They train the AI Aurora and navigate through various levels, unlocking tools and gameplay mechanics. With a variety of weapons, traps, a story-based campaign, persistent upgrades, sandbox mode, and boss events, players can immerse themselves in the captivating atmosphere of the Happy Lab and uncover its dark secrets. And now we come to the reviews. reviewers are of the opinion that this game offers good, meditative gameplay for unwinding after a long day. It is described as funny, easy, and relaxing, with creative puzzles and entertaining Easter eggs. The inclusion of references and jokes from Portal adds to the overall enjoyment, with some subtle horror elements adding an extra layer of tension. Despite being enjoyable, some reviewers admit feeling uneasy due to the game's transition from humor to scariness, causing an unforgettable experience for fans of unique horror games. The game's graphics and animations are highly praised for their quality and smoothness, with no significant technical issues reported. However, a few minor gameplay problems have been noted, but it is anticipated that the developers will address these concerns in forthcoming updates. The game The Unliving is a dynamic roguelite action RPG with strategic elements. Play as a mighty necromancer, smiting enemies and turning them into your undead army. Explore a mystical world with darkly extravagant pixel art, facing formidable foes and uncovering the secrets of necromancy. Death is no obstacle for you as you rise again to fulfill your purpose. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that The Unliving presents an exciting concept as a roguelike where players control undead foes. However, the current state of the game poses significant challenges. Players must grapple with issues related to controlling their undead allies and navigating the game's mechanics. The lack of proper explanations about progression and unclear in-game currencies contribute to a sense of aimlessness for players. Despite its engaging gameplay and impressive art direction, the game is marred by pathing and placement issues that hinder the overall experience.